Hi, I'm Mark and I'm the youth worker here at Forestfold Church in Crowborough, and today we're thinking about the theme of Easter and suffering. All of us will go through suffering at some point in our lives, but sometimes it's more intense than others. This year many people will have been through illness, heartache and sadly even bereavement. And some of you will have even been through physical violence and abuse at the hands of others. For some this is it's been a dark time. And I'd love to just be able to flick my fingers and make everything better. I'd love to be able to give simple answers. And I can't do that. But what I can do is I can give hope from the Easter message. I can share something that has made a huge difference to me and has given hope to people all over the world. And one of the biggest things is that Jesus, the Son of God, has experienced suffering. So God knows and understands what it's like to suffer. Around this time in the Easter story, Jesus knows that he is just about to be executed. And he's in the Garden of Gethsemane, and listen to how it describes the mental torture that Jesus is going through as he thinks about his death. It says, "And being in agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down to the ground." And soon after this, Jesus is arrested and he's taken to the Roman governor of the time, Pontius Pilate, for one of the most famous trials in history. And here he's physically tortured. Then Pilate took Jesus and flogged him, and the soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head and arrayed him in a purple robe. They came up to him saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" and struck him with their hands. Pilate went out again and said to them, "See, I am bringing him out to you that you may know that I find no guilt in him." Jesus is innocent, and yet he's brutally tortured, and we haven't even got to the crucifixion yet. On the cross, Jesus, the Son of God, suffered unimaginable pain. His close friends deserted him, and his enemies laughed at him. If you are suffering, you can know that God understands your pain, because he's been through it himself. And if you ask him for help, he will comfort you because he understands suffering. But more than that, God has promised that because of what Jesus did on the cross, he will one day deal with suffering once and for all. But we'll find out more over the next 3 days.